Welcome back to BikeBeat, your go-to channel for the latest, greatest, and most exciting motorcycles on the planet. Today, we're diving into something truly special, the 2025 BUEL Super Cruiser. This isn't just another cruiser, it's a bold, powerful, and unmistakably American machine with the soul of a rebel and the engineering of a precision rocket. Let's ride into it. So what exactly is the BUEL Super Cruiser? First off, yes, BUEL is back in a big way. Building on the legacy of performance innovation that's always defined the brand, the 2025 Super Cruiser is the result of a thrilling collaboration between Eric Buell and Roland Sands Design. The result? A bike that marries sport bike DNA with cruiser attitude, delivering a machine that doesn't fit into boxes, it breaks them. Under the tank, actually, under the airbox cover, since the fuel tank is under the seat, you've got Buell's high-performance 1,190 cubic centimeters V-twin engine. This powerplant pushes out a ferocious 175 horsepower and 101 lb-ft of torque. That's right, 175 horses in a cruiser package. That's unheard of. Most cruisers are satisfied delivering half of that power. The Super Cruiser doesn't just want to cruise, it wants to dominate. Twist the throttle, and you'll feel the engine's deep growl turn into an all-out scream as it pulls you into triple-digit territory faster than most sport bikes can. But what's really impressive is how rideable that power is. Thanks to advanced fuel mapping and a lightweight chassis, it delivers silky torque right from the bottom end, so whether you're blasting out of a curve or just cruising down the boulevard, the Super Cruiser gives you everything you want, when you want it. Speaking of the chassis, this is where Buell's sport bike roots really shine. The Super Cruiser uses a lightweight aluminum beam frame, similar to what you'd find in a track-focused superbike. Combined with a short wheelbase and aggressive rake, the result is a cruiser that handles more like a naked sport bike than anything with a low seat and fat rear tire has any right to. Cornering clearance is phenomenal for the class, and thanks to fully adjustable inverted front forks and a monoshock rear, the suspension is ready for twisty canyon carving or long, stable highway stretches. The Super Cruiser weighs in at just around 450 pounds dry, which is featherlight for a cruiser with this kind of power. That low weight helps it feel nimble, responsive, and most importantly, fun. Whether you're a seasoned rider looking for sport bike thrills with cruiser comfort, or someone who's just tired of big, heavy V-twins that don't deliver on performance, this bike has your name on it. Design-wise, this thing is pure muscle with a touch of custom shop flair. The Roland Sands design influence is immediately obvious. The tank is angular and aggressive, the seat is low and sculpted, and the rear fender hugs the tire just right. It's got that bare-knuckle brawler stance, like it's ready to throw down at any moment. The bar setup is minimalist, with a flat drag-style handlebar, mid-controls for a sportier riding position, and a sleek digital dash that's as clean as it is functional. You'll also find modern touches like LED lighting all around, lightweight alloy wheels wrapped in sticky sport tires, and premium Brembo brakes for confident stopping power. Buell didn't skimp on the details here, everything feels intentional, refined, and performance-oriented. Now let's talk price. The 2025 BUEL Super Cruiser starts at $21,995. At first glance, that might raise some eyebrows, especially when compared to traditional cruisers. But consider this. You're getting superbike-level performance, custom shop aesthetics, high-end components, and a riding experience that's unlike anything else in this category. Once you stack it up against anything remotely similar, be it a Ducati Diavel, an Indian FTR, or even some Harley-Davidson models, it's clear Buell is offering serious value for what you're getting. One of the most unique aspects of the Super Cruiser is its hybrid identity. It doesn't try to be a Harley clone. It doesn't want to be a full-on track monster either. It lives in this rare middle ground, where style, performance, and innovation meet. It's rebellious, not just in look but in spirit. Buell knows it won't appeal to everyone, and that's exactly the point. And before you ask, yes, there will be customization options. From exhaust systems to bar setups, seat variations, and different wheel finishes, Buell is working with several aftermarket partners to ensure the Super Cruiser can be tailored to your taste. This isn't a one-size-fits-all kind of bike, it's meant to be yours. In terms of ride comfort, despite the aggressive look, it's surprisingly ergonomic. The mid controls give you a sportier feel without the backache of rear sets. The seat, while minimalist in design, is well padded and supportive. Vibration is minimal thanks to counterbalancers, and the suspension can be tuned for comfort or performance depending on your preferences. Who's this bike for? That's the million-dollar question. If you're a performance junkie who's always wanted a cruiser that doesn't feel lazy, this is your ride. If you're a cruiser rider tired of the same old who wants something faster, lighter, and more exciting, this is your escape. And if you're someone who just wants to stand out, ride something rare, and own a machine with soul, BUEL has built this bike for you. To sum it all up, the 2025 BUEL Super Cruiser is not for the faint of heart. It's for riders who crave speed, respect design, and want something bold, raw, and uncompromising. It's a statement. A middle finger to the cookie-cutter cruiser segment. And frankly, it's one of the most exciting motorcycles we've seen in years. That's it for today's deep dive. If you've got questions about the Super Cruiser, drop them in the comments below. We'll try to answer as many as we can. Don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed the breakdown, and subscribe to BikeBeat for more reviews, ride footage, and motorcycle news you can trust.